You live on Onia Media. My name is Paul Mensa Makiso Dalebabo. You can call me Paul Lingua in short. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification button as we bring to you more exclusive content. We bring you a story of a woman who has been pregnant for 13 years. A horrifying story of a 13-year pregnancy that purportedly resulted from an affair with a married prophet has been revealed by a lady. The woman, who gave her name as Favor, spoke about her struggle on Asempa FM and begged for relief from her protracted agony. She claims that her journey started more than 10 years ago when she had an adulterous affair with a pastor who was already married. The pastor, who is married, allegedly persuaded her that prophets are allowed to marry more than one wife, in contrast to pastors who practice monogamy. I used to work as a choba worker, and I didn't have a place to sleep in Dansoma. So the woman I was working for asked me to move out because her children will be coming to stay there. I was around 30 years old at that time. My situation has persisted for 13 years. So I left and went to work at Alaju. I was suffering and struggling at the time. I told a friend that I wanted to go to church so that at least God will help me with my situation. After the church service, I spoke to the prophet and asked him to pray for me so that I could get married and have a good life. And since that day, I used to go for Thursday prayers. Then one day, the prophet told me that God had revealed to him that he should marry me, even though he was already married. I asked him why he would marry two women as a man of God. And he said, prophets marry two, and only pastors marry one, she narrated. The woman described how the encounter resulted in her being pregnant, but it then turned into a nightmare as she spent 13 years trying to give birth. She reportedly went through multiple scans during this time, but the fetus was nowhere to be found, leaving her in a condition of anxiety and confusion. She ended up going to prayer camps and seeing different spiritual leaders in the hopes of finding a way out of her situation. But her pain continued, made worse by the pastor's absence, who had reportedly impregnated her and ceased giving her money. He gave me money to rent a room, and one day he came to visit me and slept with me. After that, I got pregnant. The pastor told me to give birth. After getting pregnant for about 1 year, I had not given birth. So I went to prayer camps to pray for my situation. I went to Dumfa Mama Grace prayer camp and to Hebron Elder Donko. But the pastor was still giving me money and taking care of me. So, after relocating to a new place, the pastor showed up to have an affair with me again. Since then, I haven't heard from him for about 4 years and still haven't given birth. Now, I don't hear from the pastor anymore and he doesn't give me money again. It's been 13 years and I haven't given birth, she asserted. The woman described having horrible dreams in which the pastor's wife showed up and accused her of committing transgression. She begged for forgiveness from everyone she might have harmed and expressed regret for her conduct. She also urged others to heed of her advice and refrain from having extramarital affairs. See his wife always in my dreams, tormenting me, telling me that I'm a bad person. Mama Evelyn, wife of the pastor, please, I want to beg you. Everything that I have done against you, please forgive me. I also plead with the heavens and the earth for to forgive me for my sins. If someone is married, don't get close to that person because it is a death trap. I have learned my lesson and I will never do such thing again, she added. This is Paul Mensah Makiso Del Babu reporting on Onya Media. Remember to subscribe to this channel for this and many more content coming your way. Have a good day.